My canine partner is Verlin and we were partnered 4 years ago. I have a condition called Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder, which means that I have an awful lot of joints that dislocate and subluxe, both externally and internally. Some of the organs are a little bit on the loose side when it comes to the connective tissue element of things. It's a condition whereby you have to pace yourself in order to avoid high levels of pain flare-ups, sort of you live in constant pain. When I was younger it came across as being double jointed. However, I started having spinal problems quite early on, from the age of 12, and then it just got significantly worse in the late teens, and then I ended up having my first spine operation when I was in my early 20s. Life seemed to be getting a lot smaller before I had Verlin, because things I used to be able to do really easily I was doing a lot less. My confidence was diminishing. I wouldn't go into town without somebody being with me for fear of people bumping me and knocking me, dislocating my shoulder. My confidence was going. Silly things like opening doors would dislocate a wrist, and I was just very fearful and in such high levels of pain consistently that I just didn't know whether I was going to be able to continue on my career path as a teacher. I was very lucky. I have a wonderful son who would help out as much as he could, but he is a child. I didn't want him to be caring for me. Such a difference, absolutely life-changing. Brought that confidence back, brought that level of independence back. Even though there are days where it is absolutely agonising pain still, there is somebody there who will still look after you. He'll prod me and tell me, you know, you've got to move. Some of that anxiety of the pain can be eased just by knowing he's there. So at the home he'll do things like he'll run and go and get my slippers and bring those down. If I've left anything upstairs, it could be my phone, he'll run upstairs and get that, he can bring that down. Anything that I drop, which is a huge importance to me, because bending down and stooping is so painful. He'll pick anything up, he will give that to me. He'll do those emptying the washing machine, he'll put things into the washing machine. If I'm on the sofa and the phone rings, he'll run and go and get that and bring it back. At school, he will, anything that gets dropped, he will just run, get it, bring it back to me. He can open and close the doors if that's what I wished him to do. And hugely important is the protection he offers me. I used to walk into town, I could walk around to school, and I'd always have to keep a wall by my left-hand side because I was too scared of people bumping me. Now I can quite happily walk down the centre of a corridor. I have Vernon with me, people give me that extra space, and my shoulder dislocations have reduced easily by about 95%, just because he's there. My life is completely changed. He brings such happiness, he brings that independence back to me. My son now has gone off to university, and he knows that no matter what happens, Verlin's there. If I did fall, Verlin can easily go and get the telephone, bring it to me. Words cannot describe how grateful I am to Canine Partners for the gift that they've given me and the gift that they've given my life. If I ever think about life without Verlin, I can get very emotional, because he is my absolute everything. He's my complete hero.